So we're here. We're back. It's year 3. Exciting. I'm going to have to get used to this again. I don't know how long that's going to take, but we are back for year 3 of awesome soapy content. Soaps and balms and scrubs and lotions and cosmetics and just all of the soapy things, really, because that's what we do here. And this week is going to be a really cool week wherein we are going to be doing really cool things that probably should have started last week, given today is Halloween. But, whatever. Because I didn't drop it last week, we're going to drop it today anyway. And this week is going to be all things spooky fun because I want to show you the coolness that I did and, share that with you because it is cool. And I will tell you all about the spooky fun coolness in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for year 3. Year 3. And we will not be doing 365 days of fun, but we will be doing 4 to 5 videos every single week. Every week is a different theme, and we are still going to be keeping up with, obviously, design inspiration and all of that fun, obviously recipe inspiration and all of that fun, obviously deep dives and all of that fun, obviously cool playlists for just like cradle to grave process on things like cold process or hot process or melt and pour or lotion, all the things. You get it. Basically, business as usual with one really cool, insertion. And I'm not going to talk about it today. I'll talk about that, when it's that week, really, I guess. Yeah. Because today is not one of those really cool things. I mean, it is cool, but it's not the new thing that we're doing this year. It is a week of spooky fun, Sanderson Sisters style. And so I'm really excited for this. Now, today's bar is going to be the Sarah soap. And I had a really cool idea for all 3 of these soaps wherein I wanted to sort of just capture like their head, right? Sort of in soap form, but not like in a creepy way, in kind of an artistic way. I don't know. So basically just the hair and then the mouths. And so I was obviously responsible for making the soap itself, but then Mr. Soap and Clay took it upon himself to use our fancy 3D printer things and make the stamps to make the mouths. And so we're going to start out with Sarah, whose hair actually ended up being one of the hardest in the series to do, and I was very surprised by that. So I cut out a whole bunch of that hard, but I'm sure I'll talk about it in the video because I like to complain about things when they're complicated. So let's go to the video and find out. Oh my God, it is year 3. We are back. We are better than ever. We are using rose vanilla from Sierra Candles for this soap, and it is better than ever. Seriously, put this in your line, like in 14 different products. Mix it with things. Mix it with a cedar. Mix it with a coconut. Mix it with a blackberry. Mix it with a calendula. I don't care. Just mix it or use it straight because rose vanilla is amazing. It is a delightful scent. And, get it from Sierra Candles because they're a delightful company. Anyway, we are back. It is year 3, and this is super cool. I am super excited. We are making the Sarah bar to kick off year 3 of the Sanderson Sisters Sarah fame. You get it. Because, it's the week of Halloween, right? The spooky season is upon us. And to be perfectly honest with you, the reason why this didn't make it into year 2 is because I was not convinced that this Hocus Pocus, the second movie, was going to come out. Because we've been hearing that rumor forever. And then it was pretty well confirmed that it did come out. And so I went ahead and released the soaps, but I didn't want to be the asshole that's like, oh yeah, cool, Hocus Pocus 2, it's coming out. And then it didn't come out, you know, and made soaps. But I made soaps anyway, like in secret. Just didn't show you the footage or release them on the website until I saw that show up on the thing, really. And by the thing, really, I of course mean, you know, Disney Plus. And it did come out, and that was amazing, and I was here for that. And now we are all here for this. And so I'm doing weird stuff with soap and soap dough. Remember when I made the pencil soaps for the teachers at, you know, the Soap Like Kidlet school, and I had all those extra cutoffs, and I told you that I was going to be using all of those cutoffs to, you know, make all of the rest of my soaps through the end of the year? Yeah. These are parts of those cutouts, or cutoffs, rather. I just smashed them all into a ball, put a thing on it, you know, like saran wrap, did the saran wrap thing, you get it. And I turned it all into soap dough. And so I'm going for essentially Sarah's hair within all of this. And shockingly, it took longer than anticipated to figure out how to make her hair, because it's long and also kind of has a curl pattern to it. And so anyway, it took a while. I didn't think it was going to take that long for this one, but you know, it did. So there's that. Now with the soap dough itself, I actually used 3 different colors of soap dough to make her hair. So it looked like there was texture and, you know, layers and stuff. So I don't know. I have no idea. This could be an absolute disaster. Except it's not, because you guys have already seen the stuff on Instagram and also on the website. They're not a disaster. They're freaking adorable. And that is adorable. And so the idea is I'm going to then stamp these with a fancy schmancy stamp, one of those 3D guys from the 3D printing world thing that Mr. Soap and Clay made. He made a different mouth for each of the sisters, you know, based on their mouth, really. Because, well, 2 of them have very distinct mouths, right? Because Winnie has the big pursed lips with a little bit of like the buck teeth thing going, right? And Mary kind of has like the sideways smile thing. I don't know what that's about, but she has that thing. And so you know, and then Sarah is, I guess, the sultry, seductress, sexy one. And so she just has nice, wide smile. Is that right? I don't know. Anyway, so these are all going to get stamped with Mr. Soap and Clay's awesome, you know, stamp that he designed and printed out on our very own 3D printer. And he had a great time with that. And so I love that for him, for sure. But yeah, as far as all of this goes, the bar itself mostly worked out. I don't think that I put the hair in when the soap was actually like thick enough, because the hair was actually really heavy. It's deceivingly heavy. And so a lot of the pieces kind of ended up falling to the bottom, and that wasn't super what I was going for. I kind of wanted it to be more in the middle of the bar, right? So the mouth isn't all the way down at the bottom. But that's okay. Like, I can make adjustments with the rest of the batches, and I did so, actually. It's super weird. It's so weird talking about this, you guys. I've, actually made these things and filmed them back in August, July. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And so, me trying to pretend like I'm going to now go and do something different is really strange, because I already did that thing. I fixed it. I put the hair in when the soap was thicker for the rest of the bars that I made for the line. Because it's part of the line now. Well, it is for a couple days anyway. And I had to really zoom in on this one because I stamped all of the sisters at the exact same time. And I didn't want to show you the other stamps. Why? I don't know. Because again, they're all on Instagram and the website. But we're saving the other ones for, you know, the rest of the videos. It's a surprise. But look how cute that stamp is. Isn't it adorable? That totally fits. It's Sarah. It's awesome. And as long as I line up the mouth right, it's a good time. It's freaking Sarah Sanderson of Sanderson Sisters fame. Rose Vanilla. It's a very sexy scent. I love everything about this. I'm excited to be back, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but I'm new here. And there she is, Sarah. And first up, that Sierra Candles scent, the Vanilla Rose. Oh my God, it's so good. I love everything about it. It pairs beautifully with everything. I'm not kidding. You just need like a nice little, not even a floral. It's really like a nice like vanilla undertone that does not discolor soaps. Put this into anything you want. Seriously, pair it with the most random things that you could ever think of, and it definitely works. It is a delightful scent blend. Sierra Candles nailed this one. I love it. So there's that. Second off, the mouth and the stamping already looking good. I love that. Like, the stamps were so much fun to watch Mr. Soap and Clay's mind sort of do, because they had to be small, right? And so he was working in, you know, really small dimensions, and usually he doesn't do that. So that was cool for him also as well, you know, getting to use all of his CAD software for a manner other than designed. Cool. Yes, I super love these bars. It is Halloween. 'Tis the spooky season. They are still on the website. They are at soapandclay.com. They'll be there for the next couple days while I'm getting the November and December stuff up. So if you are interested, I do still have a few left, so you can go ahead and snag those before I take them down, but they will be taken down in the next few days. So go check them out for sure. But speaking of the Halloween fun, I have got to go. That's one of the reasons why this video is so short today, because it is Halloween. And we have had so much fun doing all of the class, you know, things with the class parties and whatnot at school. But now it's time to go trick-or-treating. And so we're going to go do that thing. We're going to all go get in our costumes, which are epic. And like the whole family is involved this year. So it's 10 of us all dressed in Mario Kart, essentially, characters, plus Kirby. And it's going to be a good time. So I got to go get in my costume. Got to make sure the girls are ready to go. They are literally waiting outside impatiently for all of this. So I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for being here for year 3 and the kickoff and all the things. I'm sorry it's a short and sweet one. I would apologize for being awkward, but that's not going to change. That's just who I am naturally. So, you know, thanks for being okay with that. My Sudsers, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Everybody have a really awesome Halloween tonight. Like, go have fun. Go enjoy the cool costumes and candy and frivolity and everything. But be safe, obviously. You know, make good choices. Do all of the things. And I will see you tomorrow for another round of spooky fun on November 1st. Because I can do what I want. Bye.